Everyone, hello, good evening, and welcome to the resume preparation session with 360DigiTMG. Remember, whenever we talk about in demo, we say we'll have exclusive resume preparation session. So yes, as we said, we will have it, and so we are here for the resume preparation session with 360DigiTMG. While you're watching this on YouTube, make sure while you're there please like and subscribe to our channel, like this video and subscribe to our channel, right? Let's start with the session. So now talking about resume, right? Do I really need to define it? We all know that, right? We all know what it means, how important it is. Now, why is it important? First of all, your resume serves as a first impression in front of your recruiter, right? It's a first impression that you make on your recruiter. Second, it works as a screening tool. Let's face it, you have some skills that others don't have. Yes, you will be chosen over others, right? Now, it showcases your qualifications, right? Whatever hard work that you have done since years, right? It showcases that in a nutshell. Customization of your resume as per the job that is required, right? And job matching. Your employer can see your resume and make sure that whatever he needs is present in your resume so that he can hire you. Also, it's a mode of efficient communication. Think of it. Point to point talks, mode of efficient communication, right? Now, let's face it, and we all know this, a really good resume, make sure you get your interview selection call, right? You get your interview call because of that. Also, it demonstrates your professionalism, your attention to detail, and effective communication skill. Written communication, we all have read that, right? Exactly. Now, whenever we talk about resume, we should know what it should have, what it should contain. So it should have your contact information, your professional summary, your skills, both technical and soft skills. And we all know it's not just technical skills that matter, it's soft skill too, right? Exactly. Your work experience or internship. If you are a fresher, you must be having an internship experience. If you are someone who has work experience, you mentioned that too, right? Also, your education, your certifications, your projects that you have done before this, your awards and achievements, right? Now, let's talk about two people, Mr. ABC and Mr. 360. We are just here comparing Mr. Two people, and in that way, we'll make sure that you understand what a really good resume looks like, right? So, let's talk about contact information. Mr. ABC gives too less or too much information, too much contact information. For example, if a person ABC has given his name, that is enough. Name, contact number, that is enough, I guess. And you'll be seeing what else is required. But at the very same time, he's writing his city, his country, whatever. No, it's not needed, right? What will recruiter do with that? Right? So Mr. 360 has proper information, has given full name, has given phone number, email address, LinkedIn profile. Yes, we all know it's important. His portfolio website or link, example, GitHub. Yes, right? We all must be having that. Yes. So talking about professional summary, Mr. ABC just gives a very vague and general summary. Whenever a job comes, he just makes sure that he uploads the same vague summary each and every single time. But whereas Mr. 360 makes sure that his professional summary is curated as per the job description. We all know for every job, there are JDs, we call job descriptions. And Mr. 360's professional summary is curated according to that, right? Now, talking about skills, Mr. ABC puts skills irrelevant to the job description and doesn't pay attention to the job description. As I previously mentioned, Mr. ABC doesn't pay attention to the job description, right? Whereas Mr. 360 uses resume mapper of 360DigiTMG to compare the current resume with the skills required as per job description, and he plugs the gap. Yes, he does that. Also, when you're talking about skills, both skills, technical as well as soft skills, matter a lot. And by the way, you're in our YouTube channel, right? You're watching this video in our YouTube channel. Make sure you go to the playlist and search for the soft skills. Yes, we have a really good video on soft skills in our YouTube channel. Yes, you should go to the playlist and explore that. Trust me, we have a lot of content in YouTube. Yes, you should go for it. Now, this is a screenshot of how resume mapper looks like. And also, we have provided the link too. Is it enough? No, we'll go after the session, after the slides are over, we'll go to the resume mapper and I'll explain you how to use it. Right. Now, talking about work experience or internship, Mr. ABC mentions no project or no work experience or dummy projects based on the data sets available online, those Kaggle data sets or whatever data set that are available. Whereas Mr. 360 mentions real life project that he worked on during the internship period, internship project phase. Mentioned the internship experience he got at Innodatatics. Talking about education, Mr. ABC mentioned marks and schools or college right from 10th standard. Are you serious? We all know that, right? That's not needed. That's totally unnecessary information. Whereas Mr. 360 mentions his degree earned, major, university name, graduation years, and any relevant honors in reverse chronological order. Whatever he has done recently will be put first in order. For example, his master's in data science. So that would be on the top, right? Now, talking about certifications, Mr. ABC has no certification to show. Now, let's face it, we all know skills matter a lot, but at the very same time, certifications are just the cherry on the top, right? And we all love that, isn't it? Exactly. Whereas Mr. 360 has various certificates, such as 360DigiTMG blockchain enabled certificate. Yes, that is verifiable by the employers or the recruiters. Has NASCOM certificates on Python and data science, and that is Government of India certificate, right? We all know it matters. Has State University of New York certificates and has internship project certificates. Yes, the internship projects that person has worked on during his internship phase. Yes, those projects. Talking about projects, Mr. ABC has worked on dummy projects or those YouTube projects and doesn't have a proper project format. Let's face it, that YouTube project that everyone sees, 45,000, 50,000 people have seen that project and have worked on that. People will have that on their resume, but seriously, you think of it. Will that really matter? Or a live project will matter, like Mr. 360 did. He worked on 2 to 4 live projects and used a desired project format. He used ML Architecture Assistant to make sure that he actually plugs ML architecture diagram and clubs to the project format to enhance it further. Now, you can see the screenshot of the project format in the next slide, of course, and ML Architecture Assistant here. And we also have the website, the web page we have for ML Architecture Assistant. You can go to the path, right? Now, the project architecture format I talked about, see this. This medical inventory optimization, the first project is by Mr. ABC. You can see this is by Mr. ABC, right? And this is by Mr. 360. Now, have a look at it. Mr. ABC has just mentioned a proper paragraph And is that really needed? But what was needed? What do you think? If you are a recruiter, what will you go for? A project where you have a client, your business problem, your business solution, the technology stacks that you're using in that project, business benefits you provide, right? All those things matter, right? So, talking about awards and achievements, Mr. ABC has no relevant awards or no relevant achievements to show, but Mr. 360 has a research paper published in an international journal on the project he has worked on, right? Remember, whenever we talk in demo, we talk about research papers, right? And we make sure that our papers are published in international journals. Remember? Yes, I believe you do remember that. Now, these are the certificates generally we have, or Mr. 360 has in his resume. Think of it. Going to a recruiter seeing your resume and seeing that you have a research paper published in your name. Isn't it really very impactful? Of course it is. So, talking about resume formatting, Mr. ABC and Mr. 360 have a clear-cut difference here. Mr. ABC uses a really bad format, whereas Mr. 360 keeps his resume clean and easy to read. He uses a professional font, example, Arial, Calibri, or Times New Roman in a readable size. Yes, that's really important, right? He utilizes bullet points for easy readability. He uses subheadings to enhance readability. And he's consistent with his formatting, talking about font size, style, or headings, etc. He avoids spelling mistakes and grammatical errors. Look at it. Look at what Mr. ABC has done here. Python, pandas, numpy. Is he really a data scientist if he doesn't know this? Right? One would really think that, isn't it? Now, talking about job portals, Mr. ABC doesn't update the resume regularly. Mr. ABC is really lazy. But what happens with Mr. 360? Mr. 360 has a premium license and he gets notified each and every time there is a job, right? And he gets that job. He has made a ritual, a daily ritual to ensure that his resume is updated. Now, why resume updated is really needed, or we can say updated resume is really needed. You know, recently updated resumes appear on the top, right? And how could you ensure the same? Make sure every time you learn something, you actually put that into your resume in the job portal and refresh that. Every time you learn a new technology, make sure you update that, right, on the job portal. Also, keep refreshing your resume again and again so that it appears on the top. Now, talking about few famous job portals, here are a few famous job portals. We all have heard about it, right? Now, talking about a few Google search results. Now, when you go to Google and search for data science fresher jobs, you get all these vacancies. Come on, there are so many vacancies for data scientists, isn't it? For freshers as well as experience. Now, in your resume, you do need some keywords. So we have a list of keywords for data scientist resume. Here, there should be technical skills and tools, right? There are analytical skills that you should add. There are business understanding tools you should add, or whatever you need in business understanding that you should add. Data management you should add. Soft skills. Yes, we talked about soft skills. And yes, again, I take this opportunity to mention that while you are on YouTube, do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, make sure that you see the soft skill playlist. It's really good. Trust me on this. Now, talking about frequently asked questions. When we met for the very first time, I gave you 5 questions and some questions to ponder upon, right? Today, I'll give you 5 new questions. Again, these are just part of frequently asked questions. So, A common question, can you work under pressure? Right? Also, I'm not going to give you any answer for this. You need to ponder upon, right? On these questions that, am I able to do that? Yes, you must be having some of the instances in your life. Make sure you remember those, right? How do you feel about reporting to a younger person? Tell me about the situation where your work was criticized and how did you handle that? Let's face it, not always we get all the praises, right? There will be situation in life that when will be criticized. Now, how we react to it is really very important. You must have heard of that quote, right? Life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. It really is a good thing, right? Now, you also may ask to describe your ideal company, location, or job. And sometimes it feels like you're overqualified. You must have seen a lot of jobs where you feel that, okay, I'm overqualified for this position. Then that question may be asked, aren't you overqualified for this position? Be ready. Make sure you ponder upon these questions and you're ready with these answers. Also, if you want more frequently asked questions, you can go and watch our previous videos. There we have mentioned what are the previous frequently asked questions, right? Now, don't underestimate your abilities. You know, whatever ability you have, make sure you put that in your resume. To the best of your abilities, you try for it and just make sure that you showcase what you got. So do not underestimate your abilities. That is your boss job, right? Now, talking about 360DigiTMG, you can contact us on our toll-free number. Yes, sir, ma'am, anytime you can contact us on that number. You can send a mail to inquiry@360digitmg.com or you can visit our beautiful website 360digitmg.com. Also, we have 3 centers in Hyderabad, Bengaluru, and Chennai. Of course, we have different branches too. While you're here, make sure if you're watching this as a recorded video, make sure you go to the LinkedIn page we have. Please follow us on LinkedIn page, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can go through the YouTube QR code scanner, right? We all have QR code scanner. You can scan this QR code and go to those links, right? Also, we have accreditation to international certification bodies like Microsoft, State University of New York, Future Scale, Prime, Panasonic, and TCS Iron, right? Of course, now you must be waiting that, okay, Bhupendra, you said that we'll go to the resume mapper section. Yes, let me take you to the resume mapper section. See this. First of all, this is our beautiful, beautiful website, right? When you come to this website, go to the learning resources, and we have a lot of stuff there. Trust me on this. You can go to learning resources. You will see interview questions, a digital book, mind map, ML architecture assistant. That one architecture assistant we talked about. Yes, 360 DigiTMG aptitude exam, resume mapper, and animated learning. So here we'll go to the resume mapper section. Right now, what do you need to do to check if the keywords that are present in job description and the keywords that you have mentioned in your resumes match, right? We all know that is really important. Matching keywords are really important. If we don't have enough keywords, right? If we don't have it, our resume won't be ATS friendly. We need to make sure that our resume is ATS friendly. Now, how to use resume mapper? Now, you see this upload to your resume button? You can just click on it. There you have a window popped up. Here we are using our intern's resume, one of our intern's resume. There you go. And here you can paste the job description. So rather than pasting the job description, I already have a file ready before this session. Why? Because come on, let's make sure that we don't waste your time, right? So we choose a file here. and we take the job description. And after that, we compare that. When you compare that, slowly and steadily, just wait for a minute, just wait for some time, and we'll get our proper result, keyword matching. Here, we see our intern's resume has only matching percentage of 40%. Well, that's really very less. What similarity we have in the resume as per the job description? And what missing skills do we have in our resume? I mean, what missing skills do we have in the job description that our resume doesn't have? All these things are here. Now we need to make sure that we have all these things in our resume, right? What we do here now, we'll take this intern's resume. We'll take our intern's resume. We'll copy it. We'll get back to ChatGPT. We'll just go to ChatGPT. We'll just use ChatGPT. Search for ChatGPT. There you have. Paste it. Paste whatever you have, right? Also, after pasting it, just give enough space and make sure that you copy everything from here, from the resume mapper section, right? You copy these skills, Control C, and just go there to the ChatGPT and just say, add following keywords to my resume to make it ATS friendly. There you go. Now, what you do is Control V. Now we have all the keywords that are there, and what we are doing here is just updating it. Now see this. ChatGPT will take its own sweet time and will make sure that you have the format ready. See this, right? It will be doing that. It will be integrating it, right? So in that way, we'll have it integrated. Now, that is one thing, how resume mapper works. Now, how can you use ChatGPT to make sure that you have all the keywords that you have, and ask ChatGPT to work as a resume builder. Now, see this, rather than wasting your time, I made sure that I go through all these things. I've taken efforts to make sure that you have all these things ready. So you can ask ChatGPT to make a resume build, to act as a resume builder, to create a resume as per the job description. We say that make a resume for a data analyst job. I'm a fresher but have an internship experience of 6 months. At real life use cases and troubleshooting according to the job description, I need a resume in proper resume format. And you enter that. When you enter that, ChatGPT asks you to provide a job description. After this, what I did is I went to Google. I searched for basic data scientist fresher jobs. We got one of the jobs. I took these key responsibilities and I've just pasted those key responsibilities here and enter. And there you have the complete resume ready, right? The format is ready. You need to just make sure that you enter your details properly. Also, when you see this hard skills and soft skills, the skills are not separated. What we want to do is I said, looks good, but please provide soft skills and technical skills separately. ChatGPT did that. Now, but I want it as a keyword, right? So I said that, okay, please provide technical skills and soft skills as a list along with resume template. There you have. ChatGPT did all these things, right? Soft skills and technical skills separated and ready for you to be edited, right? So here, after this, you can go for the ML architecture assistant. Remember, when we talked about the project architecture, how the project format was, we also talked about ML architecture assistant. we can assess that. And we can see we have a beautiful project architecture ready for beginner, intermediate level, and advanced level. Now think of it. You as a fresher and having a beautiful, complete data architecture ready, right? A project architecture ready for you. Think of it. Isn't it really good? Won't it be really very impactful? It will be, right? Exactly. So make sure you come to learning resources, you use our resources, you use ML Architecture Assistant to make your project architecture the next time. Okay. And while you're here on YouTube, I again say, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do visit our playlist. We have beautiful videos. We have a lot of videos, free stuff available at our YouTube channel exclusively for you. Okay. And make sure you come back and visit all these things, right? Okay, guys. So here, I believe you enjoyed the session and we'll meet again next week. Every day, every single day, we have different sessions, right? And we have a lot of content for you, as I said previously. So just stay tuned. Okay. Bye, guys. Take care. Have an awesome evening.